What's up, everybody? It is your boy Mug the Dude here, and today, obviously, is something a little different. You can't see my face, and I'm filming a voiceover for this video because, one, I didn't feel like doing my face cam. I was a little lazy. Sue me, I don't really give a shit. And I just wanted to talk about future DLC in Fighters. And I know everybody's thinking, Mugs, it's a really fucking early time to be thinking about DLC, but I don't care. It's an exciting topic, and I'm excited to talk about it. A couple things I want to say. Everybody who's gonna be like, well, why aren't the Super Saiyan 4s in this originally? Well, I don't know either. I like Super Saiyan 4. Not a lot of people. Some people don't like it, some people do. It's a matter of preference. I don't care about opinions. Like, well, I care about opinions, but I'm not gonna fight you over it. Like, I know people fight on the internet about, it's not canon, it's not this. Like, no, I don't care. If it's canon, cool. If it's not canon, cool. It's Dragon Ball, I'm still gonna like it. And one of the characters, this leading into this topic, one of the characters, ooh, I doubt that, but one of the characters I want to talk about today, I'm going to say it a bunch of times, is Baby Vegeta. And Baby Vegeta is one of my favorite villains of all time in Dragon Ball, because he was one of the villains that actually had kind of a reason to be a villain. He was a Tuffle who, well, okay, let's talk about Baby. It's not just Baby Vegeta, it's Baby. I wish Baby was in this game, but Baby Vegeta would be cooler. I don't know why I would have, I'm not talking about cooler. Cooler could be in this game too. That's probably one of the characters I would like too, but Baby Vegeta would be so cool because he had a reason to be a villain. The Saiyans destroyed planet Tuffle in a war. Took over that planet, you know what it is. And I don't blame him for wanting to be a villain, and I don't blame him for wanting to kill Goku. Maybe not killing Goku, but like getting revenge in some sort of way. Don't get me wrong, like, so you kill my whole planet and my race, I'm gonna be a little pissed off, just like Frieza was a little pissed off that Frieza extinguished his whole race. So you really can't argue, but I'm getting to a whole nother topic of like character and shit like that. But Baby Vegeta would be pretty sick. He could have his super attack. Some of his super attacks could just be like, I don't even know. He could have Baby Goten, Baby Trunks come in as like a tag team thing, kind of like, you know how how 17 just came in for that one on my screen. You saw that. You probably just saw it. If you're watching, if you're not, it's alright. You probably just hear me babble. But you could have like what Goten and Trunks come in with it, and well, Baby Goten and Trunks. Blah, look at that. But that'd be pretty cool. Revenge Death Ball would be so sick. I don't know if they would ever incorporate Great 8. Maybe a Great 8 could be his ult, like he just for like a split second does like that. Well, it's a 2D game right now, but 3D animation right there of him turning into a Great 8 and him landing like some sort of crazy ult that way. Like, that would be pretty sick. Revenge Death Ball. Super Gallet Gun he did in the GT series. There's so many things that they could do with Baby Vegeta, and I'm actually kind of pissed off they didn't put him in Xenoverse in general, even though these are two different games. Like, I don't understand why they didn't put him in Xenoverse, because they put him in as a Great Ape, but his character not as a Great Ape was still badass as fuck, bruh. He bodied Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku. He bodied basically everybody else, but then when it came to Super Saiyan 4 was like, nah, I trump you, without a doubt. But still, that being said, I would love to see Baby Vegeta. Another character is, I did not like her character in Super. I just didn't. I think she was annoying. Like, cool, Kefla was cool. I'm talking about Kefla, if you didn't know. I wasn't talking about Khalifa. I wasn't talking about Kale. Both of them are cool characters and all, but I just think they're annoying. But Kefla would be cool just because I feel like her fighting style in this game would be pretty badass. Her with, like, the red super attack. Not the one she did when it was, like, the last-ditch effort against Ultra Instinct Goku. But, like, the ones where she puts, like, the 6 balls, like, in the air and throws them at him and shit like that. That would be pretty cool as a super attack. The one punch that she does when she's base Kefla, when she's fighting Red God Goku, when she does that quick punch thing, that would be cool, just, like, as, like, a quick, like, lunge. Like, you're about to see his B, his heavy attack is, like, that right there. They could do it like that. They could do a whole bunch of stuff with her, like her kick, when she vanishes behind and kicks Super Saiyan Blue Cow King Goku in the neck, and that ultimately leads to Ultra Instinct, and you know what happens after that, she gets fucking bodied, but still, that's the topic. But they could do so much things with her. I didn't like her character because, one, I realized everybody's like, oh, that means Kefla is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. One, he was tired out, so let's not argue about that. Another thing I wanted to but that being said of the argument of, oh, she might have been stronger than Super Saiyan Blue and stuff, she has really good potential. She does have good potential. But if we're gonna argue that Blue Goku could destroy Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Navi, I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care if he's tired out. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's gonna body him. That's another character. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta would be cool. I'm a GT fan, I ain't gonna lie. Call me a nerd, call me a puss, call me whatever you want to call it. Everybody else calls people on the internet just because of their opinion, for Christ's sakes, but still. Kefla would be pretty cool. Champa would be pretty dope. Like, I think he would be pretty cool. I think his fighting, I don't even know, we didn't really see a lot from him. Oh, I got caught. Hit that body. Bang, I'm down. Champa would be pretty cool, but he doesn't really have a definitive fight style. We never saw him fight. I think the only time we really saw him get into any type of conflict, too, was when Hit and Goku were, like, arguing, and, like, that's where you go into the Super Souls, don't let us be pawns or some shit like that, like in this game, too. But that, and when he first landed on Beerus' planet, I'm pretty sure they threw Ki Blast, or Beerus threw a Ki Blast at him, just because he thought it was an intruder, or he knew it was Champa. Look at Goku coming in on him. Human extinction. I'm out of breath from talking so much, I'm just kidding. But Champa would be pretty fucking dope. I'm really just trying to think. Obviously Jiren. Like, a lot of Dragon Ball Super characters. GT characters would be cool. Like, I wish they could have added, like, some Dragon Ball characters. You could have added Team Piccolo, which Team Piccolo is just like a younger Piccolo, World Tournament. Kid Goku, freaking, for Christ's sake, Master Roshi would have been so fucking dope. You could become buff Roshi and just body like he did in the freaking Tournament of Power and Super, when he said, eat well, train well, rest well. And he just let off a Kamehameha that almost killed him in Goku. You know how to save him. Spoilers if you're not caught up with Tournament of Power. If you are, well, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, there's so many. Like, Super, I know they have Super Saiyan Vegeta. Super Vegito is one. They could add, like, I wish it would have added different forms of Boo. Not just Kid Boo. Like, Kid Boo and Fat Boo are cool, but, like, I'm a fan of Super Boo in general. And Absorption in the older Dragon Ball games, like, I picked Super Boo just because of Absorption, and I was good with Super Boo, don't get me wrong, but still. Like, Super Boo would be cool. They could have Absorption. Obviously, he would have Human Extinction. He could have the, well, it's not Ill Rain from from Xenoverse, but the blast coming out of his mouth. He could have an ult. His ult could be when he tries to blow himself against Ultimate Gohan, Piccolo, and Gotenks. Well, he wasn't fighting them, but he was fighting Ultimate Gohan, and Gohan was giving him the polish. But still, there are so many things that they could have done. See, I'm not critiquing this, I'm just saying simple DLC ideas. Obviously, Ultra Instinct is one I would love to see, but they plan on doing Ultra Instinct in Jiren and Xenoverse. I would love to see them do it in Fighters, but this is a different fighting game. Obviously, they have different not different characters, but different, like, ways of portraying characters, different fight styles, and shit like that. I'm just really trying to think at this point. I had a bunch of characters in my head. Some of the androids, not the android, Android 19, bro. He's not even that cool of an android. He's kind of annoying with that really high-pitched voice. He was also a pretty dope. They could have the life drain. They could have Dr. Gero with the life drain when he stabs his hand through Yamcha's chest. They could have done that as an ult. They could have had first form cell, perfect cell, second form cell. What am I talking about? There are just potential DLC, potential ideas for characters they could have had in this game. I know I kind of turned into, like, why didn't they add them, but I don't care that they didn't add them. I still think the game is fucking phenomenal. It's just a fact of, ooh, is it big? I think in this fight I'll pull off something wild, or it was last fight. It might be this fight. I'll pull off something pretty cool, but still. I'm really trying to just think. Honestly, this is pretty funny. We haven't seen him fight at all, but Grand Priest. Like, the fact that Dragon Ball Super is ending in March, if you didn't know, spoilers, it's ending in March. Why did they not, like, we didn't get any explanation. We didn't even see him in action. Like, in the manga, we see him in action. And stop 2 God of Destruction. I'm pretty sure it's Quintella and Beerus, I'm pretty sure. They're fighting each other. And he just stops him with one hand. With one finger, I'm pretty sure. Kind of what we did to freaking Goku and Vegeta. But doesn't to do God of freaking Destruction for Christ's sakes. Like, dude, look at that old kid. Is that mine? Was I getting old? Was I getting the old? Yeah, I did get the old. This guy was actually pretty decent, but, you know, I bodied him, spoiler. Don't charge on me. I'm kind of commentating my video and also doing the DLC thing. But the Grand Priest, for Christ's sake, they could have added in this. That would have been so cool, even though we haven't had, like, much action of him, they could have done that. These are just, like, they could do super DLCs. Like, I like in Xenoverse 1 they did a GT DLC, but I would have loved, like, they could do another GT DLC with Baby Vegeta, Omega Shenron, Sin Shenron, Meta Rildo, General Rildo. So dope, bro. I would have loved that. I'm actually kind of getting excited to think about if they would do a GT DLC. They could do like a Dragon Ball Super DLC, even though they do have some super characters like Blue Vegeta, Blue Goku, Kid, Beerus, all that other stuff. Golden Frieza is technically a Resurrection F in the movie when that first came out, but then Ball Super adopted it. What you doing? Don't do that random bad block. No, but still. Like, super characters, there's just, I know I say this a lot, but there's so many characters they could add into DLCs, because they did I like what they did, they were smart. They didn't add so many characters into the game. Look at that, transmission kick. They didn't add a lot of characters, they added a decent amount of characters to the roster, but they didn't add so many that they would almost run out of DLC ideas, which is really smart. But, like, so many, like Kabe, dude, Kabe, the Universe 6 female Saiyans, which I didn't really, oh, that's pretty dope. Go ahead. That's pretty dope. They could have done Universe 6 Saiyans, they could have done Ribrianne, which everybody fucking hates Ribrianne. I hate Ribrianne. Like, fuck, Dispo would be pretty sick. Topo would kind of be like a grappler, I guess. But we got a Destruction Topo. If you didn't watch this latest episode of Dragon Ball Super, god damn, they could have done that. So many sick things they could do. Now, obviously the future DLCs, they're gonna have DLCs. They had a season pass. I have the season pass, so when they do release DLCs, I'll probably be doing content on it, like critiques, reviews of all the characters. Probably doing teams of the DLC just with the DLC characters. And I'll probably just have fun with it. Whis, dude, Whis they could have done. Whis would have had such a fast playstyle, I feel like. Kind of like Hit. But I feel like he would have been a lot more... Because Beerus had like that whole... I forget what it was like. Has like that really like kind of grab style. But like pressure points and stuff. He could do that. That would be such a cool thing. Like you snap behind him, obviously with the flick. The stopping of the punch. And then the chop on the neck. So many cool things. Him stopping your punch with one hand, that could be like a reflect, boom, and you grab him and you oh, I don't even know what his ult would be. I know they have a Symphony of Destruction, I'm pretty sure, Symphonic Destruction, but I don't, to be honest with you, I wasn't really a big fan of that. Wasn't really. But, well, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. I'm gonna leave you to watch the rest of this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces! 分かっていてもそれだ地球ごと消えてな背後にとどめを刺すのは俺だこの私にバリーを帰れ今度はこっちからやらせてもらうよ。結果から先に言うとあなたには厳しい戦いになるでしょう。虫けらがお前もうここまでだ。虫けらがこいつは俺のターゲット。お前そろそろ死にかけしまった。その手生意気だよお前。見せてみろ。ほらこいつ皆さん防いでみろ。この雑魚どもめ。ターゲット排除。お前に借りを作るつもりは